Okay. When I was a kid, I remember seeing vehicles come out of this driveway, and I always wondered what was up here. I thought it was a gas well or something, or somebody had a hunting camp up here. But no, there was this, and from what I was told by a friend, that the lady that lived here moved out 20 years ago. Well, I figure I'd come and check it out because a couple years I've been hearing about it. So figured why not? I got nothing to do today. Let's see what's in here. Nobody lives here, from what I understand. Nobody has lived here for 20 years. Huh, nuts. I think those are chestnuts. This was, from what I understand, a farm. It's on a steep hillside, so I'm going to say an orchard probably, for the simple fact this looks a little too steep in a lot of spots to farm. The nuts in there, and the open spaces where it looked like there would have been fruit trees or nut trees planted. So we're going to go inside. I already went in, and here I didn't push record. So we're going to go back in and redo this. You can't get in the front steps. From the looks of it, it's going to be very limited to what we can see. Ceilings falling in. This whole right side of the house is going to be off limits, probably. I did find the foundation, very old foundation, a stone foundation like that's on this house, of an outbuilding, possibly a barn for storing produce. Yeah, this could have been like a small, what they would call a truck farm. You know, they grew vegetables and sold them. But let's go in here. We are going to, boy, I wish maybe I can get up there, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can hear it because I get the mic turned down. There's water running there in the corner. I don't know if it's coming out of the ground or what. We'll check that out. Ooh, on the way back down. I don't know why, but this is the smallest doorway I have ever seen. I am 5'7", 225 pounds, and that is a very narrow door for me. I looked around the back. There's no other doors coming in except one over here. I'll show you, but it's so grown in, I can't get to it. I'm trying to be careful here. That's just a closet, a lamp. There's a VHS tape. Let's look and see what it is. Oh. World Hunger Unit. Children of the Brickyard. A parish educational Michigan educational program, junior high. I even felt that in the floor from that little tape. Let me get over here. It seems to be much more stable. There's the door I can't get in. There's There's where you poop. There's where you wash yourself. But yeah, this floor is not feeling too safe. Seems like though, there's one. There's a lot of medicine cabinets here. There's one there. Looks like it was hung there. There's one there. Okay. And there's one there inside that little door. But you can see that, I don't know, I'd really love to get over there, but I really don't want a broken leg. Boy, that beam looks a little chewed up. But I got an idea. I got a selfie stick. Maybe we can stick it up there and see. But you can see the ceilings falling in. So hold on 1 minute. I will be right back. Okay. I got a selfie stick here. This. Maybe we can see a little better up there. I knew I bought this thing for something. Sorry for being shaky, but I'm more used to gimbals than selfie sticks. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm gonna leave this on the selfie stick for now. We are going to go back down these steps. It is a shame, though, that this house was left to go so long. If you... Here's in front of the door. Oh, no, that's... see, front of the door. I don't know if we can see up them steps or not, but we're going to try. See what we can see. I would love to get up there. It looks like these steps are pretty good. It's just this entranceway here. I don't know. We're going to try. And figure out some way. At first, we're going to look here and see where the water's coming from. Huh? The power line's laying down there. So that water's squirting out of the wall. I don't know how it's coming through. Because it just, there's no power here. That or things are just really flooded up further up the hill. Maybe it comes from a spring. There's a shower down here, but no Pittsburgh potty. See, I don't. Boy, I don't know about it. If I had a ladder, but I don't even see one of them here. You could see the floor fell in there, but this side, from looking underneath, the floor is amazing. So, I don't know. We're going to roll a barrel over and see if we can get up on the porch. Okay? I shall be right back after these messages. So, finally up here. I'm not going to just come up here and not be able to make it and keep you out. Ouch. But here is the rest of the house. Boy, that's an old television set. Wow. That's Panasonic too. Yeah. Nobody paid the fucking power bill. Pilgrim Praise. Looks to be all religious music. I really want to try to get upstairs, but I am... Boy, all the doorways in this place are narrow. Everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, the kitchen sink's here, the stove. Yeah, you are running with Jesus. You see, I put everything back where it was. I'm not the type of person to come into one of these places and take stuff. I think that's ignorant. None of it's probably worth it. All right, we're going to go for this second step up. I'm going to set you down for a minute. I'll stay over to this side because that side seems a little loose. I know I'm out here by myself, risking a lot. Imagine all the fun that happened on that. But I don't take anything out of these places. Honestly, for one, there's nothing worth taking. Nothing that I can't buy. And for two, I don't think any of this really holds any historical significance. You know what I don't see? See if you notice. And then okay, that's definitely not worth stepping on. There's some kind of like, almost like a sliding door to separate the bedroom. No closets. No closets. No power. Yeah, I thought it was worth a try, though. You just never know. Yes. Now, this is going to be the rough part. It's easy to hop up onto stuff. Oh, wait. There must have been another. Okay, there was a closet or a door. I'm thinking there was either that's a big fucking closet or another bedroom, but honestly, I think it's just maybe it's the way to I believe this is the way into the attic. But yeah, we've already counted our chickens a little All right, let me turn this off here so I can get rid of it and not break it. All right, I'll be back in a few moments. Well, so far the closest I can find to outbuildings is this stack of bricks, which I don't know, they may have been just placed there stacked. It's kind of what it looks like. And this, which looks to be, I don't know, produce storage or a small barn. Because like I said, this seems too big to, or too steep. This hillside seems a little too steep to be plowing, or it does seem to be terraced in spots. That's why I'm thinking it's they had fruit, nuts, maybe like some kind of a truck farm where they just grew a few truckloads of carrots and peppers and stuff and sold at auction or sold to the general public like a produce. But I don't see this as being planting corn and other things. I just don't see it as other than small produce.